welcome to Algebra 2. This is Mr. Delahaye. I'm excited that you're here, and I want to go over a couple things to let you know how the course is run. Right now I need for you to pause the video, have a parent nearby. Once you have your parent with you ready to watch this small presentation, go ahead and unpause the video and begin to watch. I will need for you to grab a piece of paper and to write down a password I'm going to give you. As soon as you get this password, you and your parent can call your teacher and be officially activated in Algebra 2 Florida Virtual School. In Algebra 2, there's a couple things we need to focus in on. The first one begins with the letter S, and that is scheduling for success. Now once again, our password will be given to you one letter at a time. The first letter of our password, or our code word that you want to give your teacher on the phone call, is the letter S. And S stands for scheduling success. Are you ready to spend 5 to 6 hours a week? Are you ready to spend 16 weeks or less for one semester, 32 weeks or less for the entire Algebra 2 course? Modules 1 through 5 is first semester. Modules 6 through 10 is second semester. Seniors and summer, once again, the letter S. This is a little bit different. If you are a senior, you need to be in the course at least 14 days, and you'll want to do work as soon as possible so that you can reach your graduation deadlines. If it's the summer, that's also very different. Most guidance counselors at a traditional school building need to have the course entirely done and the grade issued by August 1st in order to register for you in the next year's course of pre-calculus. So make sure that you're completing 71 assignments in first semester, 64 assignments in second semester, before your deadlines come due. The next letter is the letter T, and that's the word together. Throughout the course, you'll have opportunities to work together, and there's one collaboration assignment. On the teacher's announcement page, you'll see something that looks like this with people holding puzzle pieces. It's a 45 to 60-minute session where there's a live teacher going over topics. You have to do one of these partnerships or this togetherness, the letter T, one of those per semester, and the teacher's going to help you. When you sign in, all the partners will be there. You don't have to find them ahead of time. You don't have to arrange it. Just go to your teacher's announcement page. Click on this picture, and you'll get a lot of different times, Monday through Friday, when you can come and meet a teacher and other partners. The next letter is the letter A, an A+. A stands for academic integrity, and that is you handing in your own work. You can use tutors, friends, siblings, parents, any kind of learning tool that you'd want, the internet, website, videos. We encourage that. However, all of the work that you submit must be a true representation of your abilities and skills. How do we do that? Well, we have some systems like Turnitin Plus and Turnitin.com. We also have some people that are a particular team that go through your assignments when they're handed in. They're not a team of teachers. They're not a team of, it's not me, it's not my principal, but it's a team of people that go through and look to make sure there's no matches with your answers and answers that are out there already turned in by other students on websites or in tutoring forums. We also check to make sure that it's you doing your work. At the end of every module, we have a DBA. That's a discussion-based assessment. It is a discussion, so it is a phone call, and it's based around the assessments you turned in. So if during the module, you did excellent and you turned in all of this great work, and then we get on the phone and you're not able to talk about those skills that you had shown during the module, then we cannot give you the password for the test. You'll do that for each module. You'll get the password for the test, take the test, and then you'll move on to the next module. A stands for, so far I have an S, a T, and an A. Now the letter R is for resources. Once again, you've seen this green image, and that talks about working together. We also have the resource of the tutoring room. You can see times listed here. The tutoring room is very open. You can click it, come in, and you can say to the tutor, I need help on all of Chapter 3. Or you can say, I need help on number 4 in Lesson 302. I keep getting 7 and it's marked wrong. What am I doing wrong? So just like you'd come to a tutor, you can be very open or you can be very specific. You can come in at 6 o'clock and leave at 6:05. You can come in at 7 o'clock, 6:30, 6:55, 8:22. You can come in at 9:20 and ask a 10-minute question. It's open forum. You can come and go as you want. We also have extra help resources. We have videos and note-taking templates. We have loads of things. If you look at the red button, click on the red help button once you find your teacher's announcement page, then you will find loads of help. All right, letter R was our part there. Letter T, we're back to letter T again, and this is for talking and texting. One of the biggest parts of your success at Florida Virtual School with any of the courses is to be communicating with your teacher. Your teacher will communicate with you, and you'll communicate back with your teacher. Most of the time, the fastest way this is done is through texting and talking on the phone. So every 3 weeks, there's a parent progress call. That's 2 to 10 minutes. We're just giving your parent the data, how you've been doing. We answer any questions they have. Students will call every 3 to 4 weeks at the end of a chapter for a DBA. Students should reach out to teachers when they need help. If you're going to have an emergency or a vacation and you're unable to do work, you need to text and talk to your teacher. And then you call your teacher after you complete this video. Our next letter is the letter I. In your class, you will know three main pieces. One, the email. Number one, check daily. So check the email. It's not a text. It's not talking with your teacher. It's not real fast like that, but check it every day. We give out some really good emails of upcoming events, hints, and so forth. Number two, when you click on this line, you'll go to your lessons. Make sure you read your lessons. There's one page. When you scroll to the bottom and you're done, click next. There's a second page. And some of the homework and some of the lessons, you'll go to the 5th or 6th page and you'll see some questions. And those are questions that you have to hand in to your teacher. And then number three, you can submit your homework in order. So that's a little inbox there. Just click on that inbox and it will show you what assignment is to do next. And make sure you do your items in order. You would be pretty upset with me if I showed you something, if I was in your traditional classroom and I showed you something in chapter 7 today, and then so you come in tomorrow and I show you something in chapter 3, and then you come in the next day and I say, okay, we're ready to do a quiz on chapter 4. No, we want to do things in order, so make sure you start by clicking the assessment button and doing the very top thing on the page. That'll keep you in order, and that is I. All right, so what is the best time to start? Start right now. Start right away. By the way, that was an N, now. So start right now. N was the letter there. G is your next letter. You get what's called a grace period or a drop add period. So grace is something that we don't deserve, it's just something we're gifted with. So you get a chance to try out the course. You get 14 days to try it out, to make sure that you're earning a passing grade, to make sure that you're on pace. And by the way, on pace means 5 homeworks per week. So 5 HPWs means 5 homeworks per week. You're doing 5 things per week. And so if you are on pace and doing 5 things per week, and when you hand those things in, they're passing grades, then you have great learning gains. And this is a perfect fit for a course for you. We'll be monitoring that. We'll be watching that. Your teacher and myself, I've got some extra helpers that will watch that closely. In that 14 days, if this is a successful plan for you, then we will keep you in the course and keep you working. So make sure you start right now. That was the N. So that during the grace period of 14 days, you'll be all set. All right. So with your parent on the phone, go ahead and give your teacher a call and tell them the password. You should have it from all of those letters that were there. So grab your phone and go ahead and give your teacher a call.